Alright, well, I'm back. It's been a year since the last part of this. I'm just gonna quickly figure out where we were, and we'll start from there. So, first off, I'd like just to mention that there's white noise typically in the background of my videos because of my microphone. I'll be trying to fix that. I think I'll just get something that deals with it separate from my computer, and we'll see how that turns out. So, as I can see, we were actually getting quite close to the pack. This is pretty much the end game. But as I said, I'm gonna check out what we need to finish and then come back. Alright, so I figured out where we left off. We are literally at the last stretch of this pack after the resource grind for it. Yeah, that's why I'm making bronze. The longest part of this progression pack for me is the bronze. I've always felt like that just takes years. So that's why I'm grinding it, or I'm making it right now. I think I've mentioned that before, but I'm just making bronze for that anyways. I've done the addition of what are the items we're going to use and what amount of power we need. So for the enhanced mineral droppers, which I don't have in my inventory but are right here, these take 20 billion each, so one of these each. And we're going to use two. If you want to use three, that's good. You'll be getting way more diamonds. You'll be getting diamonds much more often than me. But we're gonna use two just to make it a bit easier with the power, because powering these does take a while sometimes. Then we need the obsidian totem upgraders, which on the wiki they only use 4. I think that might be the limit of how many you can use. I'm not sure though. There's nowhere that it mentions it. But honestly, 4 seems like good. If you can use 5, I don't see why you wouldn't use 5. It just makes you need more power. It's 10 each, so 10 each, 4, that's 40 of course, so that's 2 of these. So basically I've got the upgraders and the enhanced mineral droppers figured out, and I just need 6 more of these powered up to power the big boy over here, the upgraded version of this, the thing that upgrades the enhanced diamonds, sorry, my bad, the diamond amplifier, diamond amplifier. Struggling tonight, anyways. Diamond Amplifier does the same exact thing where it just multiplies by an insane amount, but for enhanced diamonds, or advanced diamonds, that's what they're actually called. It just gets an even bigger multiplier for an ore that's more valuable. It's just that simple. It's very nice to use. That's what gets us to octillions. If it wasn't for that, it'd be one hell of a task. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. We are getting the lava steel done over here for these, sorry, I need to find it, for these 6 of these. Only 300 lava steel, that's not much. I'm doing it like this. Recommendations, automate your lava steel. Like, legitimately, just automate it. Don't do like this. It's just stupid to do it like this. So don't do it like this, please. For your own sake and own good, automate it. Ideally, if you want to take the time to do it, automate all the resources, all the alloys, and resources for that matter, why not? But I'm just gonna do it manually with these, what are they called? Resource dispensers. Because I don't need to wait that. I have time to wait. I don't need to wait that long, and I have the time to do this, so that's fine. So I'm gonna be getting 6 of these. I've been talking for a little bit here, but you know, 6 of these. Probably getting a few of these. I guess I could get 6, like 6 bonus of these, and get 600 lava steel. Not 600. For these, 300. My bad. Is this almost done? Let's see. 100, and this thing I didn't have enough. Yeah, it's at 0. Wait, so that's gonna fill up. Here, let's see. Oh, we have enough. I don't know how much there is. Let's just put 100. Not that much. I don't have that much. Anyway. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for the lava steel. Get at least this. Maybe not. 4, 3. That's 7. An extra 6 would not hurt. So I'm gonna get both of these. Fill up the power and then build the last setup and show you or walk you through it. Also, get more of these. Either surround the furnace with these Rex Mortems or use the Quadra one. How expensive is that one in terms of coal? It's not quite expensive. I think I used to use 4 of these, so you'd get a total of like 16, and then I would just put these on the side of the conveyors that I have leading into the furnace. If ever I change that, I'll show you, but right now I don't need the money that badly, and I'd rather just wait for the power stuff, so um, I'll show you when I get the setup done. And then actually, it's pretty much just the last final grind for the progression pack itself. Because this last setup will give you 100 octillion. So yeah. All right. So I actually did change this because I just want to finish this really quickly because I realized that this oil stuff will fill up very quickly with a bonus amount of these ones. I don't know what they're called, but whatever. So I decided to increase the amounts of this. So this is what you're gonna do basically. It's just you have 4 of these. Well, I bought 4. You can buy how many ever you want, and then just make sure that they all end up in the furnace using conveyors. That's simple. It's not. It's not difficult. You can change this however you want, and then I would just go. Typically, oh, too much. All right. Typically, I would just like end up having enough power to spam these, and I would just put them like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then like 2 here, and then maybe everywhere else as well for that matter. If I really want the money, I used to, I remember I used to put these literally all around this like conveyor stuff. So I'd put like some here, then there, then this whole line there. But I don't need the money that badly right now. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, I guess that works. It's just this one got stuck. Okay. So that should be making me more money. Getting me to at least a few septillion, which is what we need. How much do we need for this? We can upgrade this right now, actually. We're gonna not do that because it's gonna ruin my power. This you need 1 SP for 2. I was thinking I'm gonna get 3 because I didn't notice this. I think you guys might have when I was opening my inventory, but I had an extra 5 of these and I just now bought 6. So if I really want to, I can power these and get a 3rd one. But that's not at all necessary. We'll see what I end up doing. Probably won't be doing that, but there you go. I also ended up buying much more of these because I realized I had way more. And when I say way more, I mean way more than enough lava steel. So I was just like, I might as well buy more instead of just getting an extra 6. Because if I was going to put all of the ones I had a total of 13 to be put on this. Then I'd have to keep 2 to sustain this. Then move on to here, and then I'd have to use only 11 of these quantum ore frackers. I'd have to only use 11, and then it'd go down by 2 every time. So I didn't want to do that. Like it just seemed like tedious for nothing. And at the end, I would have like 3, and it's just like nah, it takes too long. Unless you struggle with lava steel, which if you do, like I said, like I recommended, automate your lava steel. If you automated your lava steel, you should be able to buy a bunch of these. If it's really a problem, then buy the minimum amounts of these, but make sure you overproduce lava steel because it's not that hard once you get a good amount of gold going like I do. I'd maybe even say more than this if it's really a problem, but this amount of gold, which is probably like 10, yeah, that's 10 gold things seems to work fine, honestly. I haven't had a single problem. The whole the whole progression has been going pretty smoothly. I like the choices I've made before for the amounts of everything. It's kicking the ore limit pretty hard though, but I am in a public server and it's not lagging anything. It's just showing at 100 for a few seconds sometimes, occasionally. But yeah, again, feel free. Like I think it's still in Productive Industries PI's description, where it's like everybody progresses at different speeds. Do what you want. Like progress the way you want. It doesn't matter. You know. You can make more. You can go extremely fast and make like a bulk on everything. Just bulk up on everything. You can do that if you want. Like bulk buy everything. I don't mind. you don't have to follow this step by step, literally everything. I'm just here to show setups and the steps of what you're gonna need to buy. The amounts and at what point, how much you want to wait for resources, that's all on you, because half the time I cut out the grind, so I'm not like, now you're gonna have to wait 1 hour with 5 iron depots for this amount of iron. There's no there's no point for that. Point is, if you wanna like slowly power every single one with like 5 of these or 2 or whatever, that's fine, go ahead. I just like to bulk buy for these specific things, and typically for this, I just buy whatever's satisfactory, whatever seems okay. Like the stone was a bit overkill here, I'd say, but I really didn't need it for the emeralds. No, not the emeralds, the mithril attachments. These take forever, so that's why I have this much stone. But like 3 nickel has lasted me just fine, even though you use nickel for these guys and these guys over here. They've lasted me way more than enough. Look, I have 170. That's crazy. Anyways, I just buy whatever I feel is okay. I hope that was coherent enough, but progress at the speed you want, and if you want to buy more power things, if you want to use less oil things, if you want to do whatever, like, proportions, you can go ahead. I'm just trying to speed through the powering of these, so these are all powered actually. We can move on straight to this with all of these extras. Hopefully I'll be getting enough septillions soon. I need 1.5, and then, so you might be thinking, okay, so you need how much for these? 13 SP. I'm not waiting 13 SP with these. We're just gonna make the setup, get money from it, like the final setup, get money from it, and then add the obsidian totems, because I'm not waiting for 13 septillion off of Rex Mortems. Like, I don't even think I did that the first playthrough that I ever did of this game either, so I'm just not gonna do that. Alright, so that's 6. That's not too much. I think I'll just like put 4 and add 2 to these, because I want these to finish up really quickly here. A bit too far, but that's fine. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm just waiting for these to power, and then once that's done, I should, hypothetically, have enough power for everything. I don't know if I will, but I should, because basically these, oh wait, no, this is going to be very limit. I'm going to need like an extra one. I have 5 of these here, but the reason for, oh, I have 3 billion. Okay, whatever. Reason for that is, this is the exact amount of power I need for everything. So this is the 12, not the 12, the 120 billion for the diamond amplifier over here, for this thing, upgraded. That's what these are covering. And these are covering the droppers and then the totem upgraders. So I'll be fine at first, but when I add the totem upgraders, I might be limit if something's taking billions. Which honestly, they shouldn't be. So I think, oh, these take billions each. So, oh wow, this couldn't have ended more tight. Yeah, this is 3 billion, so these are powering this and beyond. These are going to power the mines, the totem upgraders, and this is going to power the diamond amplifier. I'm going to have very tight amount of power, or not enough. But what I'm going to do is power an extra one, so I'll have 20 billion covering everything else in here other than the setup that needs power. Wow, that's actually interesting. I didn't think of that. I didn't think about the extra power that I need. So I'll wait for these to power up. That'll be enough for the setup. I'll try to buy stuff if I have enough. And I'll actually power one last one. And we're going to put, I guess, over here. Okay, so I'm back. This one is not even close to halfway, but we're powering it. I had an issue with the drop limit. It was reaching 100 way too often, to the point where it kind of even stay at 100, which would create either ore lag or just make other droppers not drop. Big problem with that is that these start unpowering as soon as they're not fueled, obviously. So I removed the conveyors on the stone stuff, so it would actually like allow me to top these things off, you know, get the green bar completely up. And one of them, this one specifically, actually got unpowered and lowered down a decent bit. for that, I just put an extra one of these over oh, sorry, my bad. Over here. That was kind of nasty, but who cares? We're good. We move, we move. So yeah, we'll just add that. That should power up very soon. It's beyond halfway. Anyways, the reason why I'm here right now, when it's not completely done powering, is because we can start to set. Actually, let's not make it this close to my spawn. There's no real reason for that. The reason why I came back, the reason why I came back before the power was even done, is because we can start making the setup. We have enough power. This extra one is literally just to ensure that I don't go over with my power and that it's not extremely tight in terms of usage. So, trash filter. I don't know why I didn't place down. Maybe I didn't click. I don't know. Something like that. Then I believe it's 8 of these. I'm going to put 10 just to double check and probably just replace it by one. That's 8 right there. Oh, we can actually verify it. There's a diamond ore that went through. Yep, 11 million. We're gonna put 10. I have a bone. I have it at 11. I bought an extra one, but we're gonna put 10 and double check. See if it's that. I mean, we have the verification right here, but yeah. Should we wait for a diamond? I feel like we could. These drop really quickly, by the way. That's what makes this actually a lot less hard. Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. There we go. This was true. I'm not surprised by that. I just wanted to really make sure. Alright. So, I was gonna say, I just put 10 of these and then replace it by one conveyor when it says what it just did, which is that it doesn't work. But no, that is useless now. Anyways. We put the same as before. We put the 12 of these. Which way is this going? It's really hard to see the arrow on this one. There we go. So we just go, oh god. There you go. 12 of these, and then we're gonna put, I'm actually gonna buy, oh, I could buy 5. 5 totem things, or 4. Actually, we have to leave this space, because then it jumps the first one, or like gets the ore stuck or something. I don't know. I don't know if it gets the ore stuck, or if it hits the top part of the totem thing. Like, this part right here. I don't know if we can see it. Anyways, this part. Yeah, you just have to leave one thing there. And then the 4 totem upgraders, those we're gonna put in later. However, what I was thinking now is I could add an extra one. Because I have this extra power here just to make sure that I don't go overboard with my power, right? But it does give me extra power to work with at the same time. Because I get 20 billion. All I need... all I would need to use an extra 1 totem upgrader would be 10 billion, and it gives me 20. So I don't see why not. You know what? We'll test it. We'll test it just for you guys. You know, we'll test it. Next is the final part, literally the final part of this setup, which is that and then the furnace. I was not necessarily debating, but I was thinking of using this thing and then not looping it, but using this thing as well. However, I feel like I should, just for you guys that are actually wanting to know how to make this setup or use it, or however, I don't know, make the setup. I'm just gonna prove that it works without any of these bonus upgraders. If you have any bonus upgraders, no matter what it is, use it. Make it so much easier. You might you'll be guaranteed to get OC. There's no way you wouldn't get Octillion with bonus upgraders on top of this setup on its own. So this should give us SP. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. This is 400 SP. You know what? You can also buy this. If this gives us like 400 SP, which I actually have no clue how much it's gonna give us. Because I haven't done this setup in years. Literal years, too. If it gives me 400 SP, I don't see why I wouldn't use the archaeological collector. Oh, but it's 20 billion, so I wouldn't be able to use that. I'd have to power an extra one of my obsidian oil vaporizer, so we're not going to do that. But if you have the power, if you want to, go ahead, feel free. I don't know how long it's going to take to get another diamond going in here. Hopefully soon, because I'd rather just keep it like on camera and not just be like, oh guys, I have the money now. It'd be very nice to see a diamond ore go through. But I don't know. Also, do not be fooled by the other ore that can go through this trash filter. These guys can drop, these guys and the regular mineral dropper actually. these two actually drop, I think it's osmium it's called, I'm not sure if it is that. But it drops an ore that's worth enough to go through the trash filter, but that's worth not enough to get upgraded by this. Or not necessarily not enough, but that's not equal to this price. So it doesn't get upgraded by that, but it goes through your setup. Oh, let's go. Diamond ore. 40 million. QTN. That was awful. I'm actually very much underwhelmed. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm very underwhelmed. I could, however, cheat it by doing this, because it's like 15 times. That's really good. Real quick, sorry, I will double check if I'm doing something wrong. Oh, wow, I am. Well, let's change that right now, actually, on camera, because why the hell not? So I didn't, oh yeah, because it's millions, it's worth millions, and even after the totem upgraders, it's still going to be worth like billions. So basically, the most important part that I'm missing right now is the mithril attachments. You still need to use these. Use these. I completely forgot. I was like, maybe I should use them, right? They're useful. I was like, oh, but their limit is $1 trillion. We won't need that. The thing is, you use them before they hit this. And before they hit this, they're not worth $1 trillion. So, your ores, that is. So, we do have to use these. I completely forgot. That is my bad. That sucks. That I have to fix that, but that was really underwhelming. I was like, I mean, I guess you could get to SP with like something that gives you 50 SXT per diamond ore, but that's like after a rare amounts of diamond ore. Like, it's rare that it drops a diamond ore, so it's after like a million diamond ores you're gonna have enough SP to buy the totem upgraders. That's not what we want. We don't want to wait that long. Might as well just use these. It's much more efficient. Anyways, that was a fluke. My bad. That wasn't my bad. Let's just do this. Is it? Just for the sake of it. Does it line up with that? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, it does. Okay. So again, diamond ore, actually right after we fix the setup, which I'm very happy about. So it's going to be maybe close to billions? 1 billion? There we go. 25 SP. That's right. Okay. First and foremost, it's not 400 SP, so you're not going to need to buy this. You might not even be able to buy this if you don't have bonus upgraders. But you slowly want to add these because you're not going to get like instantly enough money. I'm literally 1 SP off. Okay, so you're just slowly going to add these to your setup, and it's going to give you a considerable extra amount of money when using these. So there we go, that's 1. You're going to use 5. And that's also going to verify how many we can use, if it's just a like infinite amount or if it's only 4. Alright, so here I ended up rambling on for quite a while. That extended out the video to 30 to 40 minutes, which is just way too long. What I ended up doing was getting the 5 obsidian totems and getting the archaeological collector, like I kept saying. And even before my setup was finished, as soon as I got octillions, I bought the chromium factory. And also, here's a clip of me getting mad at myself for having realized how inefficient not automating your resources are. Great example of like what not to do. The only thing you need. I could have just withdrawn this as well and just gotten the resource things back. Oh, I'm not making any more. Oh no, I'm stupid. I'm so lost. I could have just teleported in. Teleported my copper in here. No, I'm stuck at 3k because I haven't been making it. Okay, there's 100 tin in here, so that's... So, that didn't take that long. With better luck, it would take literally 2 seconds to get that, if you get good luck. Not like diamonds every second, but like, you know. It would be pretty fast. Alright, so after getting that 100 octillion, all I needed to get was the 100 nichrome. So I ended up removing my setup to use the 200 billion power for the chromium, and I ended up getting that 100 nichrome as well as the pack. So here's that. Oh, 70. That's close. 80. 90. And And 100. Let's go, bro. Actually, that's pretty fun because we can actually buy this thing now. That's very nice. That's 1 out of 10 that we require to buy to get to the next level. First things first, hopefully I can show you what is one of the better items to get. Okay, so this is a good multiplier item. I don't know what it does exactly, like how much it does, but it multiplies your ores, so that's already really good, especially for that last setup. Anyways, that's the end of this walkthrough. 6 episodes. Took basically 2 years to get to get through this. I'm sorry for that, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it useful. And if anybody is here right now, tell me what I could improve, because I feel like I could probably talk less or be more clear on my explanations. But that's something you get more with time and practice. One thing's for sure, I won't be doing an extreme playthrough. That's too long. Even on my main account, if I do it normally or not, it doesn't matter. It's quite long. I'm not doing that. Extreme doesn't. So the thing with the wiki is that they don't want to spoil extreme and like how you make setups for it. So they show you early game setups and then there's nothing else, which I think is fair. So if you want to get started off, sorry, just go on the wiki. Like legit. If you want to get started off in extreme, it'll tell you setups for money, and then it stops at like I think close to the millions. Anyways, that's it for me. Have a good day or a good night, and I'm out.